officially open. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
Start the clock. We here, baby. We here, baby.
Oh, boy.
Only 50K? No. That was the very lowest. The offer was 20 mil. The offer was 20 mil. Yeah. Offer was 20 mil. 20 mil, I couldn't even believe someone was asking me that question. Y'all got to remember, I can't even keep up with TV shows I want to watch. 20 mil to not watch football? I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like I said, I'll make the damn Adrian Armour Chiefs.
To help him get ready for his NFL career. They had connections.
Okay. As y'all see in the crispy little setup, we got the
to national championships.
I can't even. There we go. We got the Raiders on the clock. We got the Raiders on the clock. TikTok, you did not see it because, be real, I didn't feel like trying to coordinate two clocks.
With an assistant coach named Clint Kubiak, who now becomes the Raiders head coach and will help usher along Mendoza. These connections have
who the hell the Jets? What's going on?
Cold with the flows, but the meat ain't frosty. Say I'm too smug, but I can't keep them off me. We need this thing, you can seem too saucy. Hashtag legend, man can't keep these fakes above me. Who got the drink up in these sauce, yeah. Who got the things that hit so hard, yeah. Who got the flavor? Please put the brain shit. I'm killing them all, ain't taking them names, so stop it.
Now, due to Geno Smith getting into a little tit for tat, getting into a little altercation with Wendy's, we got a new emote coming to the chat. We got a new emote coming to the stream. Let me see what the hell we got.
You better stop it. See me falling off, it's not an option. I see you plotting, trying to wonder how.
NFL draft is officially open. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
Start the clock. We here, baby. We here, baby.
Oh, boy.
Only 50K? No. That was the very lowest. The offer was 20 mil. The offer was 20 mil. Yeah. Offer was 20 mil. 20 mil, I couldn't even believe someone was asking me that question. Y'all got to remember, I can't even keep up with TV shows I want to watch. 20 mil to not watch football? I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like I said, I'll make the damn Adrian Armour Chiefs.
To help him get ready for his NFL career. They had connections.
Okay. As y'all see in the crispy little setup, we got the
to national championships.
I can't even. There we go. We got the Raiders on the clock. We got the Raiders on the clock. TikTok, you did not see it because, be real, I didn't feel like trying to coordinate two clocks.
With an assistant coach named Clint Kubiak, who now becomes the Raiders head coach and will help usher along Mendoza. These connections have.
What's going on?
Cold with the flows, but the meat ain't frosty. Say I'm too smug, but I can't keep them off me. We need this thing, you can seem too saucy. Hashtag legend, man, can't keep these fakes above me. Who got the twink up in these songs, yeah. Who got the things I hear so hard, yeah. Who got the flavor, please put the brace on. I'm killing them all, ain't taking no names, so stop it.
Now, due to Geno Smith getting into a little tit for tat, getting into a little altercation with Wendy's, we got a new emote coming to the chat. We got a new emote coming to the stream. Let me see what the hell we got.
You better stop it. See me falling off, it's not an option. I see you plotting, trying to wonder how we got this power.
NFL draft is officially open. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
Start the clock. We here, baby. We here, baby.
Oh, boy.
Only 50K? No. That was the very lowest. The offer was 20 mil. The offer was 20 mil. Yeah. Offer was 20 mil. 20 mil, I couldn't even believe someone was asking me that question. Y'all got to remember, I can't even keep up with TV shows I want to watch. 20 mil to not watch football? I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like I said, I'll make the damn Adrian Armour Chiefs.
To help him get ready for his NFL career. They had connections.
Okay. As y'all see in the crispy little setup, we got the
to national championships.
I can't even. There we go. We got the Raiders on the clock. We got the Raiders on the clock. TikTok, you did not see it because, be real, I didn't feel like trying to coordinate two clocks.
With an assistant coach named Clint Kubiak, who now becomes the Raiders head coach and will help usher along Mendoza. These connections have.
Who the hell? What's going on?
Cold with the flows, but the meat ain't frosty. Say I'm too smug, but I can't keep them off me. We need this thing, you can seem too saucy. Hashtag legend, man, can't keep these fakes above me. Who got the twink up in these songs, yeah. Who got the things I hear so hard, yeah. Who got the flavor, please put the brace on. I'm killing them all, ain't taking no names, so stop it.
Now, due to Geno Smith getting into a little tit for tat, getting into a little altercation with Wendy's, we got a new emote coming to the chat. We got a new emote coming to the stream. Let me see what the hell we got.
You better stop it. See me falling off, it's not an option. I see you plotting, trying to wonder how we got this.
They downfield, they ready to.
Third down and 5 for Mendoza.
Ooh, watch that! I saw it.
Wide open receiver and a touchdown.
I'm the type to go and bring on me, take on me cash. I've been certified my whole life, come check my registration. Yeah, I'm good, but I ain't driving, yes, and I know my destination. I got a sticky here and a drum in the back, but please don't estimate. Man, this shit getting so damn heavy in the back, gotta pick it with an excavate. That damn money going way to the top floor, going up on the escalade. Shawty popping shoes in the back room, she gon' need her respirator. I would kick you out of my house right now, I call it a dead name. This man's been crashing up the show. If you ain't got $1, I'm out, you know I gotta go. My tolerance kinda running high, but I pop me some more. You can call my phone a little late, or you can meet me at the show. I'm the type to go and bring on
everybody, welcome the hell in. Welcome in.
I ain't even got my chat up. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'm gonna be real with y'all today. It's gonna be a different kind of stream. Honestly, the streams that I kind of been looking forward to having, not gonna lie. But it's gonna be a different kind of stream. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Where is my Spotify widget? There it is. Okay. So, I'm cooking noodles right now. Heard that. Yeah, today's gonna kind of be a different stream. Really, it's just gonna kind of be a vibe. But I've been kind of want to do more of these working streams because not all the time we gonna sit here and be able to chat for hours because, well, you know, I got life and I got shit to do. So, being able to pair what I do with content to make is always a win-win. So that's what today is going to be about because I have a whole lot of shit that I need to get done and I can't just not do it. You know what I'm saying? So today we are going to get into editing the shoot that or the last two shoots that I had the past 2 days, mainly because I want to get it out of my face and we have a purpose for all of this media that needs to start going to other places. So we're going to do a bit of that. So once I get my story post out, I'm gonna update schedule under me, and then we'll get things rolling. As long as nothing breaks, because I'm gonna be real, all my computers have been stressing lately, probably because I have 3,000 terabytes of media that I just have to hold on to. But let me find my motherfucking graphic. It's Wednesday. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's the week going so far? Also, we'll just do that for right now. Why is that all fucked up? Rivals got an update this week too. We might play some Rivals on Friday. It just kind of depends. I know the Drake joint is dropping on Friday, so there's that. Yeah. Hump day. Damn, I bet I hit that way more than that. Got back from workout with a friend. Productive. We love that. Am I skipping? I might be. I think my computer is stressing right now. How's your week? The week has been busy, but not in like a super bad sense. Like there's sometimes where maybe I feel overwhelmed and it could come off negatively, and it's not that it's a negative thing. It's just that right now I'm in such a very interesting spot business wise, and it's hard to I don't know. It's hard to kind of keep it together sometimes. You had a slight lag. Yeah, it seems like everything is. It might be because I have Lightroom open because I plan on editing, which I just realized I've been seeing my PC throttle a lot when I'm not editing. I mean, when I'm not streaming while I'm editing. So we're going to honestly test that and see if I can stream and work. That's irritating. We'll figure that out in a second. But let me get this post out and then we'll go from there. Also, I have a post that I need to post right now. Why am I on Steam? I'm on Steam, okay? Why am I on Steam looking at game trailers and the game trailer is an edit? Yeah, we're gonna get everything together. I feel like I'm dropping frames a good bit in this stream, which I never do, but I think it might be. Hold on, let me just exit out of this and see what happens. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It just felt like everything on my screen just took a big breath. That's kind of ass. Okay. Cut that out. So yeah, today's gonna be a good working stream, okay? And what I mean by that is that a lot of people don't know that outside of making content and doing what I do here, I do a lot of other things. Okay, YouTube was tripping. Glad you're live on Twitch. Hey, well, welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you for dropping a follow like just a second ago. YouTube, yeah, I'm trying to fix that. I think it was because I had Lightroom open and my PC was like, what the hell you got going on? But part of what I do outside of creating content and things like that, I also shoot a lot of media. That media not only is for the gaming arena that I'm the CMO for, but also a lot of brands that we work with and in between. Those that list of Logitech, Monster, Red Bull, it kind of goes on and on. But through a program that I co-own and through a business that I co-own, we also offer media services to sports performance coaches, athletes, things like that, which is why outside of content, crazy enough, my sports content doesn't connect me with athletes at all, which I know a lot of sport content creators that get into it to connect with athletes, but that's not where my bridge is. My bridge is through media and also through gaming. I don't know how many clients I've acquired through interest of gaming, like big time. So if that's, building their new PC, if that's building their new setup, if that's revamping their stream rooms, any of those things, I'm a person that a lot of those people hit the lineup and figure out, or training in the off season, physical rehab work, stuff like that. If they align with any of the coaches that I have on my roster, well, then we go and shoot when they come into town. That was part of today and yesterday, which plot twist, especially for a lot of my people that have watched me, especially Chiefs fans throughout this season. I actually shot with someone that no one would have expected for me to shoot. And that's just fucking hilarious to me. So let me update schedule, and then we're gonna try to open up Lightroom again and see if we can work. But we're gonna let everybody get in here, because I feel like this also could be a very funny stream, especially for those that know context of the player we're gonna end up editing photos in. So schedule well. Let's get it going. I can't wait till I got a mod that's gonna do this instead of me, because this shit is fucking. All right, schedule. Welcome in. After that, go follow the IG. Crazy enough, we just hit 11K on Instagram. We're at like 11.2 now. We got Denver week 1. Denver not happy because they have to. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna talk about that. Matter of fact, let's talk about it right now. Okay, let's just go ahead and let's rip the Band-Aid off of the elephant in the room as Monday Night Football. Okay, so I saw when the post went out. Chiefs Denver week 1, which I'm going to be real was outside of the perception that we thought it was going to be, because from early rumblings, it was going to be Chiefs Seahawks week 1 to start the season, which honestly, that gave me the reassurance that maybe the rush for Patrick Mahomes isn't really there, because if it's the Seahawks versus the Chiefs, NFC, AFC, we can just call that a day. But week 1, Chiefs, Denver. Now we got ourselves a situation. Because you're not going to want to eat a divisional loss that early. You're not going to want to, and the league forced a hand to Kansas City because, well, Denver swept Kansas City last year. They also won the division. So
why this game is in Kansas City?
league has to create a compelling story. And what's the most compelling story? Well, Kansas City now has to really look at the time clock on Patrick Mahomes and see, how important is this for you? This game is now, the temperature has turned up a bit because you have a divisional game with now is going to have some little extra Tabasco on it because the Denver Broncos are going to feel you weren't taking us seriously, putting us on Monday night. We won the division and we're still having to go to Kansas City? I can get why they mad. So much they cut the power on the damn sound effect. It didn't even go all the way. So it's going to be interesting, and we'll see how everything fleshes out once the schedule comes out tomorrow, and we'll see how it all goes. So I know the Broncos going to be upset about this shit, but get ready, man. Get ready. Hey, Tyler, what's good, man? What's good? Today's been a very interesting day. Actually, it's been a very interesting couple days. It really has. And Chrissy, welcome in. Yes, W11K. It's crazy to think that Instagram at one point in time was like my least favorite platform to be on because no one gave a shit on there. And I think that was just kind of like platform, like all around. There was a while where people just didn't give a shit about Instagram, and I get it. Discord dropping. No, Discord opening up Friday. Because y'all are crushing my DMs and holy shit. Yeah, why you ain't on there? You said you were streaming on there. Streaming on where? Wait, huh? Why you ain't on there? You said you were streaming on there. Streaming on what? Oh, streaming on Instagram? Because I'm saying at the beginning, so I'm doing a transitional period. You know what I'm saying? Where for the first half of stream, we stream it here on TikTok for those that are still used to me popping up here. But then on the second half of stream, we stream on Instagram. Yeah. We won in Division 9 years in a row and had to go overseas for the Chargers week 1. I agree. Look. There's plenty of evidence around that could sway the argument either way. But I do understand the immediate fact of, damn, they did win the division, and since it was the first time someone's dethroned the Chiefs in almost a decade, you would think you would want to give them the national spotlight of, damn, you would think the narrative you would want to write is, damn, not only is Patrick Mahomes going to be ready enough in time for week 1 divisional, but then he's going to have to go on the road and defeat a promising Broncos team that swept him last year. Well, it don't seem like that's what the fuck they want to do. So reactions on Friday. And today we are editing Shoot with Jawan Taylor. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a damn plot twist this is. Okay, schedule updated. Still didn't post damn Instagram, but that's all right. Okay, so today we are going to be chilling and editing a shoot from the past couple days. Who is this? A guitarist. That's cool. Both games are close. Both games between Knicks and Mahomes. That's how I feel goal can go either way. Yeah. I mean, and that's what makes great divisional football. You know, like we want that in our divisional games. That should be the best and most entertaining and but regardless of it, and this is why a lot of Chiefs fans left me before, because they feel if I don't ride or die for the Chiefs for every decision, then like I'm not a real Chief. I don't know. Some people got to get over themselves, but I don't know. I would have given this home opener. I would have given this Monday Night Football game to Denver if I was in the schedule making room. You know what I'm saying? Because I would, to me, narrative wise, I would force Kansas City's hand. I'd be like, bring him back. He gonna have to come back, and he gonna have to really be ready. Now, this is also assuming. This is assuming that the Denver Broncos defense that we saw perform at a pretty historic rate for most of the season, we have to also assume that defense is just going to play like that again. Which 9 times out of 10, it don't really work like that. So there's a lot of things to be had in all of that. Especially if Kansas City gets a certain speedster back. Week 1 so fluky also. 100%. 100%. I mean, you got to remember, last year was the first time we saw Andy Reid lose a week 1 game, like, and how long? Okay, hold on. Boom. 10. Raiders to be fast last year. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, he was there yesterday, too. I ain't seen, dude. Okay, boom. Boom, that sounds good. I can finally send him these fucking disgusting ass pictures. I can get him out of my phone. Okay. Oh, shit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry, I got caught up in like a text work circle shit, and a whole bunch happened at one time. So I was just trying to get that together. So because I keep picking up my phone to post on Instagram, and every motherfucker on the planet is. Yeah, that more meeting and that drinks. Wow. Okay, cool. Boom. Bears at Lions on Thanksgiving. I like that. I like that. I like that. It's some pretty classic Thanksgiving games this year. You're popular? Absolutely not. No. It's a lot of it is just people having to be handheld over things. Okay. Instagram story. We doing that right now. Story. Where's the damn graphic? Boom. Also, y'all, I'm gonna be real with you. Don't expect a long ass stream tonight. I've been running around a lot more than I usually do this week. And I may have to have another long day tomorrow. So we ain't gonna get carried away, all right? I don't want KC playing on Thanksgiving. I don't mind holiday games. But usually I'm cooking. So most of the time it's just kind of like background stuff, you know? Most of the time I'm cooking. Which made it real easy this past season when I was doing every game, because I never got to watch any game in real time. That's why I think it's so funny. It's so funny to me when people try to get into my comments and they just over project maybe insecurities or maybe failed trust they've had with older creators, where they're just like,
These fake ass reactions. Bro, how you not know the game went this way and that way?
bro, I'm not chronically online, and I'm damn sure not chronically on ESPN. So like, it's easy when I have a life to live and a job and things to work on. And then I can be like, oh yeah, I know at 4:30, I know at this time, the NFL's going to drop all the videos. Boom, I can get in there and record all of them, not get spoiled by no notifications. It's easy when I desensitize my algorithm to make sure I don't have no dumb shit pop up mid-game. Like, it's wonderful for me when I'm in my like full reaction season, because I get to be as offline as I need to be. And then I can record for 2 days and then finally catch up and see what the hell everybody else is bullshitting about. But when people try to accuse me of that shit, I find it so funny. Same thing with reactions. Like the edit reactions, people be like, oh, fake reaction, what the hell, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, if you just watched the stream live, you would look dumb. But then all of a sudden I get the, I ain't reading all that.
It's all of a sudden a big paragraph when you're wrong, huh?
Did you hear about the stock market today, bro? No, I did not. But it's funny. I saw somebody tweet last night, the stock market is like seconds away from falling apart. And then that was it. Me neither. Well then, Cooper, how you come in here saying some shit and you ain't got no information? What the hell? How does that work? I thought you came in here to drop some stats on us. Bro said, did you hear? Shit, me neither. What is that? Just came up with a new bait method. I guess so. But no, low key, last night I did see somebody tweet, the stock market's like so-and-so away from falling apart. Like, oh, damn, that's kind of crazy. And then that was it. Blue Lie, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Shit is wild, no BS. No, everything is wild, man. It's crazy. It really is. Everything is wild. I don't really know a lot about the like stock world, but I do know when shit be fucking up over there, it be fucking up everywhere. So it seemed to be very important. I know it's important. I know the importance of all of those things. Oh no, it's just, we love editing. Hit the boom. We finally got it. We finally got damn Instagram posted. Okay, so now we're gonna do the test. We're gonna close this out, and then we're gonna open up Lightroom and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I know if Lightroom is struggling, I know for damn fact Photoshop is gonna struggle. So I'm not even gonna do that to myself right now. And then we're going to go off that. And I just saw my shit dip. But, I guess I should at least have YouTube in front of me so I can see how that's looking. Okay. It looks like we're Gucci. It looks like we're good. Stream health. Yeah. We're good. Okay, so we're going to get to work. Okay? Funny thing about funny things, y'all. Funny things about funny things. I figure out where I was. That shit's still dipping. I see you dipping too. Let me look at this. Damn, that motherfucker dipped hard. Hey, chat, y'all let me know y'all good. All right. I need to y'all let me know y'all seeing something. Lightroom, okay. At least y'all saw Lightroom. Yeah, y'all let me know y'all seeing something, because right now my screen's looking crazy. It's also hella hot in my room. I'm gonna have to turn on my AC. Okay. Let's see, it looks good over here. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to lean back like that. It's fucking crazy thinking I was gonna do that. Okay, so let's just get to work. Now, what's beautiful about my workflow here is that I have a preset for this gym already. So, and it's taken fucking months of putting it together, but that way I can just go through my shots, find what looks good, and then tailor it from there. But for those that don't know, I do a lot of media capture for athletes, performance coaches, things of that nature. And that has led to a lot of different interactions, encounters, and all of that, from college to the pros. I've pretty much worked with athletes on all levels, actually, from middle school, high school, in-betweens, pros, collegiate, all of that. So that afforded me the opportunity to run into a lot of different players, especially in the fact that one of my clients recently is Bobby Stroop. Honestly, this is just a really funny story at this point. For those that don't know, or maybe, follow the lore, but especially if you're a Chiefs fans, listen up. We all know there is a point in time where we saw Mr. Jawan Taylor suit up in red, and there's a lot of times where, it maybe wasn't as productive as we would have wanted. But we also know how the game is, man. And one of them things about being a lineman is that if there is any time a team can gain the advantage, and if that means I'm sending in tape to make sure that this motherfucker moves at every single moment that a referee sees him, they gonna get his ass. So, L Chiefs, W Patriots. All right, come on, man. Let's relax. I got a client that got drafted to the Patriots. So I'm first of all, my Patriots fans, y'all already know I rock with y'all heavy. And now that I got a client over there, I'm gonna continue to rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no hate or nothing like that. But it's funny how the world turns. It's funny how things go, because I'm sure you can find a multitude of clips of me yelling about Jawan Taylor on the damn Chiefs. Yeah, there's going to be plenty. And it's mainly because I saw an offense that we all thought was going to be the stellar, spectacular offense with the additions of Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy and this retooled offensive line and all those kind of things. And unfortunately,
we just didn't see none of that.
A lot of that was due to setbacks and things of that nature, of course, health-wise, but then also there just wasn't consistent nature on the offensive line, and that was due to a lot of things. Unfortunately, I think Jawan got the brunt of a lot of that, especially when, teams get enough tape on you. They're going to send that in. Them referees going to look at you every week, and they're going to find you. They're going to find you making a twitch, I promise. And it's crazy? After shooting with Jawan for 2 days, I looked him right in his eyes, and I let him know,
hey, man, I'm talking a lot of shit.
I said it. I had to let them know. And I've let them know, because I'm not weird. If I'm going to say it on this microphone, I'm going to say it to you. That's just how I was raised. You don't just get up here acting crazy. And then when no. I told him, yeah, I said a lot. But out of probably I'd say out of 95, 90% of all pro players that I've interacted with outside of ones that I've played alongside, Jawan Taylor is one of the nicest fucking dudes that I've run into. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. One of the nicest dudes. So it was an absolute pleasure to shoot. It was an absolute pleasure to watch him give nuggets of knowledge and tools and tricks of the trade of the position, of just knowledge and foresight when it comes to the game, working with the coaches that are at the facility to also, help guide these young minds. Because like I said, it's everything from high school to collegiate kids out here working on their craft every single day. And to be able to have a Super Bowl winning pro offensive lineman come in there and work with you hand in hand, work with you craft to craft, movement to movement. That's a big damn deal. So I think it's really dope that in a time where he's in between, like he's about to leave to go to Atlanta, he's still taking the time to not only go and get that work, you got to stay in shape, you got to get that work in the off season, but also take the time to lend a hand and give a nugget to, the ones coming up next. One's going to Michigan, one's going to these big schools that they're going to succeed in where they're going. Bro, that's an outstanding pro right there. So, hey, Jawan Taylor, you a dog in my books, man. You a dog in my books. Yes, sir. And that's just that. So, with that, we gonna throw some tunes in the background, and we just gonna edit. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna edit. And I found me a cool little joint I was listening to. Where is it though? Oh, I think no. Yeah. So, yeah. Everybody chill, everybody relax. Nothing too crazy tonight. We just getting some work done. We can talk football, we can talk whatever. I really don't care. I just know I gotta get some of this work done, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, let's get into it. I gotta figure out where I was. I need to be doing better at like bookmarking and deleting and all of that. Fire. I hate shooting in this venue because of these windows though. Because one of the best vantage points in this venue is from this POV, but these windows fuck it up. I also just need to get an ND filter for this. Actually, I shot with my 50. I have an ND filter for that. I just don't know where it is. I need to figure that out. Also, I heard Twitch made an announcement that has a lot of people feeling some type of way. I heard about that. Matter of fact, let's talk about that real quick before I really dive into this. So I saw 2 platforms make announcements today that are very interesting when it comes to the consumer. So, before we get into that, let's talk about it. So one platform that I saw, I'm interested to see what everyone has to say. And we'll do the green one first because I feel like that's pretty easy. So 2 platforms made announcements today. One was Kick. Kick is developing what is going to be essentially what a lot of people see as the big missing piece of Twitch, which is discoverability. Kick is launching a discoverability mechanism, essentially, and we'll just see how it works. It's a For You page, and it's something that everyone has desperately wanted to see in streaming platforms because as of right now, and as everyone knows, when you go live, it's not the time you get discovered. When you go live, it's not the time that, the chances of someone running into you are higher. It's posting content on other platforms. It's engaging on other platforms so that way you can generate the interest for people to want to come and see you live. So Kick's approach has always been pretty creator first, and that's how it's kind of always been. And this is another implementation from them that is a very creator first thing. Hey, we're going to develop a For You page and try to create an algorithm essentially, so that way you can find these creators. I believe this, alongside Club, alongside some other things that I know they've been working on since launch, they're trying to provide themselves the same Meta, Facebook, you know, that kind of ecosystem, but within their own branding, along with having an alternative platform that you can have posts behind paywalls like a Patreon or this or that Club is. They're doing what they've always said they're going to do. So, out of the two platforms that made big announcements, Kick, hey, you're doing your thing. Now, let's talk about Twitch. Now, it seems like Twitch has ruffled some feathers, and there's two sides to this coin, and we're just going to flip both sides and see what it is, what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? So the big announcement that Twitch put out was essentially that all monetization, matter of fact, I'll pull up the motherfucking tweet real quick. I'll pull up the damn tweet because I was told this right as I left work. So, why do I have to log in? I already have an account. Why do I have to log into Twitch? I meant log into damn Twitter. Okay. Move! Okay, so Twitch. So let's talk about Twitch real quick. So Twitch.
Starting today, channel points, emotes, subs, bitch, and badges are available to all Twitch streamers. No affiliate status required.
You see how when I put the applause behind it, it sounded like a positive thing? But it seems like when it hits the interwebs, it's not one. So as I said, this is one of them situations where, of course, there's two sides to the coin. So let's look at one. One is Twitch knows that it is now the platform where a lot of people want to go to and develop a personality, brand, whatever it may be, i.e. a independent business. And Twitch realizes that most independent businesses fail within the first year. Well, why not you come fail with us? Because most people's barriers to starting the stream is, well, I would have to work to at least affiliate so I could see the money come in, and that would compensate for my time. Because unfortunately, we are no longer in the realm where people do this shit for the love of the game. Let's just go ahead and cut that out. People are doing it for the monetary, hopefully the monetary gain that they will get off of the image and whatever from streaming. So Twitch is literally telling y'all,
Hold up, bitch.
You won't last, because most independent businesses, most self-start, most of those businesses fell within the year. You're going to come here. You're going to bring your friends. They're going to kick over a couple subs to you because now there's no threshold. You're going to lose your love for it. And Twitch
made their money, Mike.
They ain't worried about you. So let's look at the other side of the coin. The other side of the coin is, yes, now the threshold for a lot of creators that maybe were holding back and starting are now going to start. Maybe we will see some real genuine artists that have been stuck in that, damn, I really got a motivated fan base, but they don't really show up at the exact times all the time. So now we get a chance that maybe some of those smaller streamers will gain some of at least that monetary love to help them out a little bit and maybe make it feel a little bit worth it to them. So then when their pop does happen, oh, it's great. It's wonderful. My biggest concern about the conversation is the fact that people are actually enraged and upset about this, which to me, Why? Genuine question. Why would people be upset about this? Take your own personal shit aside. Yes, maybe you right here, maybe you personally had to grind 6 years for affiliate. Maybe you personally had to grind, however, for partner. What does it matter if the person next to you is making the same shit? Why should it matter to you? Do you not have enough pride in your content to stand out on you? Do you think someone that all of a sudden now, just because they got subs, that they're going to take your audience from you? Or do you not have faith in the brand that you have created to cultivate your audience? Like the weird scared mentality of, oh, now somebody gets it a little easier than me, they're gonna take over the world. What? Yo, what's wrong? It's okay. As I said on the first side of this coin, you just need to realize Twitch is just saying, hey, pull up, become a streamer. You're just going to get ate up by processing fees, and your audience is only giving you 48% of what they're actually donating anyways. But Twitch is the most integrated and interactive platform that gives the audience so much to grab onto. People will go to it for anything. People still ask me to this day, hey, can I drop subs to you? Hey, can I give subs to you? Hey, can I do that? Hey, you're going to have to go to the other platforms. And they're like,
We ain't.
that's what happens. But if it was on Twitch, I'd be getting 25, 50, 100 gifted. That's just how it be. I'm just tired of Twitch changing everything but what people are asking for. I thoroughly agree. I find no problem in that statement, because that's a real thing. But that's why I said in the first half of this coin, it's why you have to look at what Twitch is telling us they prioritize. They're not prioritizing a better environment for creators right now. They're prioritizing how can we get as many people to use our services as possible. And if their biggest money transaction pool right now are people buying and gifting subs, they're only going to lower the threshold of what it takes to do that, which means that's not making subs cheaper. That's not making subs better for the content creator. Like, you got to think, if Twitch's thought process was, how do we make subs more valuable as the ecosystem, they would change the percentages, or they would lower the price of a standard sub, versus now if you don't buy a sub on desktop, you get ate up by charges. There's people paying fucking $12 for one Twitch sub. You know what I'm saying? They would make that easier, but instead they're just lowering the threshold so more people just have access to it. It's just making money for them. I'm not putting any moral compass on it. I'm just saying that's what's happening. So that's just that. To me, it's kind of wild that, like, of the two platforms, Kick made the better announcement. I found it funny that they did them on the same day. If the Patriots bring back Diggs, imagine the lineup: Diggs, Brown, Dobbs, and Booty. I think if the Patriots bring back Diggs, they're going to have to pick and choose something right now. Because I don't know if you want under one roof Diggs, Brown, and Vrabel and everything that's come with all of that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Diggs stuff is over with right now. I know AJ stuff is very, like, tied to the current locker room he's in. But having all of them is... Jesse, what's good, man? What's good? Okay, so... Damn, that was a hell of a rant. And it's kind of a rant that I need to put out now. I thought this was a clip at first. Damn. Am I really? I'm so authentically me that no one can ever tell if I'm live or if it's like pre-recorded or whatever. I take some pride in that. I'm not gonna lie, I take some pride in that. Jam, what's good, man? Okay, let's get back to work. I just wanted to talk on those subjects because that was good stuff. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. Jam, what's good? How's the week going so far? We halfway through. Okay. So far, so good. I'm off tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. Damn, so this is pretty much your Friday. That's tough. I love that. I'm on lunch at work. I'm not even. I feel that. Yes, sir. This is my Friday. Hey, that's a big dub. That's a big dub. We love that. I think I kind of like that. Actually, no, I don't. It's these damn windows, man. These windows piss me off. Good crop. I like this. Wait, I'm seeing something interesting about this new Twitch thing. Okay. Hit me. What are we doing today, sir? Hey, we doing a little work. Believe it or not, I shot with Jawan Taylor today. What a plot twist. So for those that don't know, outside of creating content, I also co-own a media production and creative agency that we take care of sports performance, whether if that's trainers, physical therapists, things of that nature, coaches, athletic coaches, positional coaches, and I have a roster of a few. Those coaches also have their own clients to where, you know, if high profiles have time to come in and they want to get, you know, high level media, they hit me up. So beautifully enough, one of my coaches who is an O-line coach had Jawan Taylor come in and work some time with the boys. He also had who could potentially be a high draft pick next season, coming out of Michigan. Had a kid come in and work with him as well. So we're just editing some photos, getting this media done just because I need to get it done and I can't stream and do that at the same time. So, well, actually I can't. That's why we're doing it. And crazy plot twist because, of course, as a Chiefs fan, everybody knows I had a lot of very choice words to say about Jawan Taylor. Very choice. So that was also a lot to say. You still wrestling? I am not. You know, it's crazy. I'm pretty sure like 10 years of me hanging it up is like coming up soon, which is fucking insane to think about. We all did as Chiefs fans, yeah. And I told him, I was like, hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I said a lot of shit. But I also know, bro, once it was easy to start turning in tape on you, I know every team in the league was doing it. To get ahead of the Chiefs, of course. Damn, this taking a long time. Okay, I don't know if it's true, but people are saying on Twitter, what is the point of being an affiliate then? But someone is saying you can only use your earnings on Twitch until you hit affiliate, then you can cash out. Yeah. Send it to me. Yeah. Send it to me. Because I'm interested. The Dolphins are extending Achane. Achane just got paid. And I'm not going to look at it, but Achane just got paid. A-Chan just got paid. I'm gonna go look in a second. Oh wow, could have showed back in 2013, came back in 2016. Hey, yo, what's good? What's good? Oh, from my city too. Oh man, the A in the damn building. Yeah, I like that. I like that. What's good? A in the building. That's what I like to hear. Oh, it's under the original Switch? Okay. Bet. I mean, I did see that being kind of the first. Oh, yeah, I'm getting destroyed. Oh, yeah. So I unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream working. This PC does not have the power to do it. Or at least it doesn't have the power to do it while I'm using Meld.